I want you to just let go of this urge to get back into your routine and just accept that you're off your routine and just fully embrace going with the flow of your life and being flexible. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea, and on this channel, we talk about energy, consciousness, manifestation, vibration, and how you can live the life of your dreams. So let's get right into it. Okay, so today we're talking about what to do when you feel like you are off track or you've totally just gotten out of your spiritual routine and you're kind of just not doing, the practices, the journaling, the meditation, the yoga, all of those things that you were doing to stay in alignment and manifest your dream life. You've just really gotten off track and stopped doing those things. So when this happens, I just want you to know that this is totally normal and totally fine. So a lot of times when we first start in spirituality and we get into this routine, it feels really great and we feel really in alignment with ourselves and with the universe. But inevitably for some of us, there are times when our life gets really busy or we start to see all these things that we've been trying to manifest, right? They're showing up, like maybe you're trying to manifest a job and now you have the job, or you're trying to manifest this business and then you have the business, or you're trying to manifest a partner and then the partner comes and now you're so busy and you have all this stuff that you've created in your life and you're just like, whoa, I don't have time to meditate every morning, or I'm getting home really late and it's like I just want to go right to bed and not even do my spiritual practice. So when this happens, you're going to notice kind of a bit of, for me personally, like a bit of a shame or just a feeling of guilt of like, oh, I haven't really been keeping up with, all of my meditation. I haven't been doing yoga that much. I've mostly just been kind of living life. And I really sat with this and did a little bit of meditation to try to figure out because it didn't feel in alignment for me to really just go back into the spiritual routine that I had before I created the life that I have now. So when I kind of meditated on this and, really processed it, I came to a realization that this is essentially just part of the process of consciousness, manifestation, and creation in general. When you start wanting to manifest something, right, you have a lot of space in your life. So you have time to do a routine and to journal in the mornings, meditate. You have a lot of time to focus on yoga and focus on these practices that put you in that state of alignment where you are on the same vibrational frequency of the life that you want to create. For me, I did this for probably about I would say 6 months to a year. I was really in the strict routine, really taking my own personal vibration, my own aura, and aligning it with the energy that I wanted for my life. After I had done this, for a while, now at this point in my life, it's very busy, and so I've really fallen off of my spiritual routine. I don't have the same amount of time that I've had before to do these type of practices, and so I felt really guilty about it and oh, I should be doing more spiritual stuff. I'm totally going to go backwards in my manifestations because I'm not putting all this time and energy into spirituality like I used to. But I also noticed a second part of this, which was that I was able to kind of maintain this vibrational frequency that I had originally set out to create just by living my life, because my life is now a reflection of that energy as well. So even though I'm not doing my spiritual practice anymore, I'm still able to wake up in the morning and align with that frequency that I would have in the past needed my spiritual practice to align with. So that's why I've come to this conclusion now that essentially, manifestation works like a wave. It comes in waves, right? So you have that part where you're manifesting, and then you have that part where you've created what you manifest, and then you just need to absorb yourself into the life that you have created. You don't need to worry about feeling guilty for falling out of your spiritual routine or feeling like, I'm not doing anything. It's actually totally fine and totally part of the process. And so now you just need to align yourself with this new life that you've created and with this new energy, and just let go of that outcome focus. I need to get back in my routine. And if you can, let go of a lot of the guilt that comes with not being on your routine and all of that stuff, and just really allow yourself to be off your routine and really just fully accept that you're not doing a lot of these practices that you have done before, but that's totally fine. So this is kind of the first step in getting back on your routine, actually, is to allow yourself to be off of your routine, which is kind of funny, but I feel like this is a great first step, is to just allow yourself to be off of your routine and allow yourself that space to really just enjoy the life that you've made for yourself, because it's really beautiful. So after you've done this for a little bit, you might kind of start to feel kind of a calling to integrate some of your practices like, yoga, journaling back into your new life. Maybe you've noticed there's a little bit of space that's opened up. You have a little bit more time to do some of this stuff. So, but you also feel like a little bit of resistance, or like you feel like you're in a slump and you're having trouble motivating yourself to go back into this routine. So what you can do in this state is take it really slow, because essentially you can manifest and create whatever you want in life without having a spiritual routine. You don't have to journal something to manifest it. You don't have to meditate to manifest what you want. These are tools that can help you to align with the frequency of what you want and help you to manifest what you want, but they are not necessary to actually manifest it, right? So you can let go of that guilt of having to do these things and just understand that you can be in the moment and in your life and also call in these things without actually using any of these practices. Allow yourself to just live your life and allow yourself to find the little moments where you can be connected to higher vibrational frequencies, just maybe because you're just feeling good. Maybe you're just hanging out with friends and you're just feeling good. I mean, you're already manifesting at that point, right? If you feel the call to bring something into your life, but you're feeling that resistance to doing it because you're just kind of chilling, that's totally fine. What you can do there is just do it really slowly. So maybe you'll sign up for like one yoga class, but you won't go back to doing yoga like every morning. You'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna do this like Sunday yoga class and see where it takes me. And maybe you do the yoga class and you feel like, oh, this is great, I want to do more yoga, I'm ready to get back into it. Or maybe you do the class and you're like, I don't really feel motivated to keep doing this. I feel like maybe I need more of a break from yoga, which is totally fine too. So then don't force yourself to do it. So let yourself kind of slowly ease these things into your life, but don't force yourself to do it, because one of the things that's really important is to realize that that it doesn't make sense to go back to bring an old routine into a new life or like a new vibrational frequency that you're at. So maybe you've used this old routine to level up to a new vibrational frequency, but then if you try to reincorporate your old routine back into your new life, it's not going to feel like it's really flowing well because you're going back. So instead of going back, try to go forward. So maybe you feel like some of the things you've been doing, like journaling, you don't really want to do those anymore. That's okay. You can let go of those practices and try to bring new practices into your life. So maybe now you're going to focus more on dance, or now you're going to focus more on reading, or maybe you're just going to focus on watching television and chilling out that way. That's totally fine too. So just allow yourself to step into your new life and to be flexible, and allow yourself to create a new routine like slowly without forcing it and just following what feels better. So allow yourself to bring new things in your routine, allow yourself to try out new things, allow yourself to let things go that maybe you've done for years but you just don't feel like you resonate with those things anymore. Allow yourself that space and that freedom to go through this transitional period of, okay, my old routine no longer resonates with me, and now I'm going to create a new routine that I can integrate into this new life that I've created. How the spiritual path works is that it works in layers. It's like an onion, and it's also like a wave. It can be compared to either the waves of the ocean or the layers of an onion. So when you start a spiritual journey, you're going to need probably a pretty strict routine to really help yourself get aligned with the life that you want and manifest what you want to create. But then once you have reached that tipping point where you have created these things, now you might notice that you don't really enjoy that routine anymore, and you just want to enjoy what you have created. And this is part of the wave of creation, and this is to be expected. So there will be a time when you can let go of your spiritual routine and fully immerse yourself into the thing that you wanted to create when you started your spiritual routine. And then you can work on integrating aspects of your spirituality as they feel good from there back into your life. And there's no rush in doing this. So go at your own pace, and if you can, allow yourself to let go of the guilt of feeling like you have to be doing a spiritual routine to keep creating the life that you want, and then allow yourself to find that integration between the person that you had once been and the person that you are now. So it's all about just integrating your old life back into your new life in a new way. That's the advice that I have for you guys. If you're feeling like you've gotten out of track with your spiritual routine, you've fallen off track, you're kind of feeling like you're in a slump, or you're not really feeling motivated to manifest or create anything, I just want you to know that that's okay, and that you can allow yourself to slowly integrate these creation practices back into your life, or you can also just relax and enjoy your life as it is, and that's totally fine too. So thank you guys all for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and then don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.